Hey, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Before we start this one off, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn your post notifications on. And also smash that like button. We got a lot of content coming out, so you definitely want to stay tuned for that. And it is now New Year's Eve. The year of 2018 has come to a close, so I figured why not reflect on the pickups I've copped throughout the years. So here we got my top 10 pickups. This was super difficult, copped a lot of heat this year, but narrowing it down to the top 10 in my opinion, as well as some honorable mentions at the end. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's been such a long ride, and let's get on to the pickups. So starting off at number 10 slot, we got the check it out, the 9/11 USA box logo in the black t-shirt colorway. This is honestly a super clean piece, something I can wear all the time. It is from 2001, so it's a little bit faded, not pure black, but it's nice because it gives it that nice OG vintage look. And the tag is pretty faded, but shout out to Urban Necessity. I was able to cop it for a great deal, so super happy with this. I'm looking forward to copping more black box logos because they're so simple to wear. You can just throw them on and wear them with anything. But yeah, well deserved of this number 10 slot. So moving on to number 9, we got the Goyard Belvedere messenger bag. This was super memorable for me just because it was my first time ever copping Goyard, and I got this in LA at the shop down there on Rodeo Drive. And I honestly do want the Grand Blue. I think the Grand Blue is a better design, but I'm super happy with this, and I actually got lucky because we went in there initially and they did not have the black colorway. I really wanted a black messenger bag, and luckily the next day they came through, hit us up, and we were able to cop this in the MM size, which is like their medium. They have the PM, MM, and GM, and this honestly is my favorite size. It's just perfect and you can utilize it perfectly well. The design of Goyard is just dope and it's really exclusive. Not everyone can cop it, so super happy I was able to add this to the collection. And honestly, I dropped bank when we went to LA that time and don't regret it. Moving on to the number 8 spot, we got the By Any Means Necessary TNF pullover hoodie with the nice just black colorway with white lettering all around. This released in 2015. Super happy I was able to cop. Shout out to the brother Duke. He is honestly the plug and he's got so much heat. He hooked it up for this piece for a really solid price. Honestly, a really solid piece. Closing in at number 7, we got the Louis Vuitton Supreme box logo t-shirt in a double XL size because Louis Vuitton Supreme fits super small, so I had to cop it on that. This piece is super clean. I bought it dead stock for an amazing price. Shout out to the bro Wilson. Honestly, this year has been a blessing. I've met so many people through Facebook and just like plugs, and honestly, something on this list opened that door for me, but it is on the lower and I will mention it later. But this was probably one of the most hyped releases. I actually ended up copying the LV Supreme jeans a while back when they first initially dropped. Really disappointed that I slept on it, but for what these are going for, I got a really solid price, so I'm happy for it. It's more of like a simple piece. You can wear it all the time, rather like the box logo hoodie. It's super loud. You can't really just put it on all the time, but since this is a nice simple white and red colorway, a really nice piece to just rock. Moving on to number 6, we got the Gucci GG print pants that came out this year. My favorite piece was the red and like navy blue colorway of this pants that came out. GG print all around, but I got those last year. These having released, they're super comfortable, look super fly. They're honestly an eye catcher. They're super loud, but I honestly love them. The fit's amazing, and yeah, this piece definitely had to have, especially since I had the first original colorway. And yeah, I'm a huge Gucci fan, so definitely had to put this on the list. And for the number 5 spot, we got the TNF Supreme Leaves jacket, which released in 2016. Got the North Face logo on over here, and then the patches on the side. Honestly, I feel like this is a slept-on piece. I just love the detail and how it looks. It's one of the TNF Supreme pieces that don't go for as much, so I managed to cop it for an amazing deal. But yeah, I really think this piece is slept on. It has lots of pockets, really functional, and yeah, the design's just dope. Unfortunately, I copped it after fall, recently, this month actually. But yeah, next fall, best believe I'm going to be taking some banger photos with the leaves. And capturing the number 4 spot, we got the olive box logo hoodie. This released in 2011. Shout out to the brothers at On the Arm. Mike, the owner, actually hooked it up. I managed to get his contacts from Urban Necessities, and there was like a whole story behind that, but I don't want to get into that. But I managed to cop this. And On the Arm is one of the biggest Supreme consignment shops located in Las Vegas. So super happy I was able to cop this. And the olive green colorway, this is honestly probably one of my most favorite ones. The greens do go for a lot, but it just looks so dope, and I love wearing this piece. And at the number 3 spot, not a surprise, we got another box logo Supreme piece, the CDG. This is the part 1 edition with the polka dots. Super happy I managed to cop this. I got it from J. Wong Boutique, a nice consignment shop in New York. So this, honestly, I've been looking for this piece for the longest time. I've really been encouraged by Belvedere. He would rock this, and I just thought this piece was so amazing. I initially had the black with the polka dots hoodie. I got rid of that a long time ago before prices shot up, and I really regret it. So I was super happy I managed to cop this for a great deal. Copped it for $1,200. If you don't know, these hoodies do go for a hefty price. Honestly, dead stock I've seen around over $2K, but worn could probably be around $1,600 to $1,700, so I think I got a pretty solid price and guaranteed authentic because it's from the consignment shop. So we have finally reached the number 2 and number 1 slot, and this honestly was a super hard decision for me just because these are my 2 ultimate grails, 1 clothing and 1 sneaker. I honestly think these are the 2 best pieces in my entire collection, and I was super stoked that I was able to cop them. They were honestly 2 very solid pieces. I kept changing my mind between the 2, but I've come to the final conclusion of the TNF Maps Supreme from the 2014 released. This, words can't even explain how amazing this piece is. I absolutely love this piece. It has the flags on the back, North Face logo, Supreme patches, Supreme lettering. The design is just probably, in my opinion, this is the best drop Supreme has ever dropped. This piece, I absolutely love it. Shout out to Urban Necessities. They hooked it up on this, and honestly, just looking at the piece, that's all you got to do. This piece is just straight flames. The most solid piece I could ever ask for. Man, this was honestly a grill when I was younger. I wasn't able to afford it back then, but I am super happy about this. And lastly, at the number 1 spot, the ultimate grail. This sneaker really put me on the map in some sneaker groups. The fact that I copped this, honestly, this is a huge accomplishment. I have struggled so hard to manage to cop this. I honestly never thought I would be able to, and it's just, honestly, this year has been a true blessing. It's been a dream come true. We got the Nike mags, and I know they are not the 2016 pair that auto lace, but at the end of the day, they're still Nike mags. The 2011, they just look amazing. Honestly, this is an iconic, classic sneaker. You really just can't go wrong with these. There were only approximately 1,500 pairs total in the entire world, including the 2016. I did a video on that, so you definitely want to check it out. Honestly, I am so happy I managed to cop these. Just look at them, the Nike mags. Wow. These pairs, I would say dead stock, do probably go for around 10 to 12,000. Honestly, shout out to Mark. He's a huge, big figure in the sneaker community down in California. He actually had 2 of these. I managed to cop this for $6K, which honestly to me, just crazy that I was able to do that. And really, it was just in the spark of the moment. I just pulled the trigger. Honestly, don't regret it. It opened a lot of doors for me, and I just love this sneaker. I think this is the ultimate grail of grails for sneakers, and you really can't go anywhere after this, I feel like, unless you got the auto lace. The mags are just a force to be reckoned with. Man, check them out. Alright, so that pretty much wraps it up for my top 10. Let's go ahead and go over some honorable mentions. So I also managed to cop the TNF Supreme. This is from the same line as the World Mapped Expedition jacket, 2014, in the nice like teal blue colorway. I think this is super clean. We also managed to cop the TNF fleece that dropped this month actually, 2018 fall winter, in the white, red, and black colorway. I think this was the best piece to drop from the TNF Supreme line this year at least. So another memorable piece that I copped this year was the Gucci gray, just normal plain logo on the front. It also has the dragon embroidery. Honestly, Gucci hoodies are amazing and super comfortable, so glad I was able to get that. And like I said, the Goyard Belvedere messenger bag was on the list. I went ham in Goyard, got these and a lot of other stuff, so got the card holder and a wallet. Honestly, I just love Goyard. So another piece that was crazy that I copped this year was the American flag box logo hoodie. Honestly, couldn't believe that I managed to get this. This is a grail for so many people. I pretty much copped a lot of stuff this year. Supreme, like Gucci, Off-White, and I honestly can't just sit here talking about all of them, but I do want to mention that Supreme bamboo curtain. Honestly, that's probably one of my most favorite accessories. It just looks so sick. I used to have it on my doorway, but now I have it on the wall, and I just love it. Honestly, truly blessed to have copped these many things this year. And that's pretty much a wrap for the video, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn your post notifications on. Smash that like button. Stay tuned for more Hypebeast and streetwear content, as well as sneaker reviews and all that good stuff. So until next time, we'll see you in the next one.